If you'd like to follow along with your own Hashem devotional, please click the link in the description below.
Today we'll be reading from page 225, July 21st. BAAL TZAVAH, Testator of the New Covenant. For where there is a last will and testament involved, the death of the one who made it must be established. For a will and testament is valid and takes effect only at death, since it has no force or legal power as long as the one who made it is alive. Hebrews 9, verses 16 through 17. Jesus is the testator of the new covenant. The testator makes the will, but it is only valid and made effective after the testator dies. The price of your redemption was costly. In order for the new covenant to be made effective, it was necessary for Christ to shed his blood and die. In Hebrews 9:22, we read that without shedding of blood, there is no remission of sin. Under the old covenant, the blood of goats and calves were insufficient to take away the sins of the people. Only the supreme sacrifice of Christ and the shedding of his blood was sufficient to cleanse and redeem man from sin. When Christ entered the world, he said to the Father, "In burnt offerings and sin offerings you've taken no delight." Then I said, "Behold, here I am, come to do your will, O God." Hebrews 10, 6 through 7. It was through the shedding of his blood that Jesus forever sealed and ratified the new covenant. He went once and for all into the Holy of Holies of heaven, not by virtue of the blood of goats and calves by which to make reconciliation between God and man, but his own blood, having found and secured a complete redemption and everlasting release for us. Hebrews 9, verse 12. Through the shedding of his blood, Jesus removed the veil separating man from God. You've been given direct access into the Holy of Holies, whereby you can enter the very presence of God. The blood that poured forth that day from Jesus' body completely abolished the old covenant and put into effect the new covenant with all its provisions of forgiveness, deliverance, freedom, healing, and all the covenant promises. Rejoice in knowing that you are redeemed and cleansed from all sin by his precious blood. Let's make this declaration of faith together. Through the shedding of his blood, Christ has redeemed me and ripped the veil separating me from God. I am cleansed from all sin and have been restored into fellowship with the Father.
The Hashem devotional book is now available. Receive your copy today. Click the product link in the description below. May the angels of the Lord encamp around you and answer all your longings.